Exactly, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Right, we'll start on a warm-up. We'll go for 2 minutes off the bat, okay? So 2 minutes cardio. So you can mix that up as much as you want within that time frame. And then we'll go into 2 rounds of the following. So we'll do 5 tempo squats. So your tempo will be 3, 2, 1. So 3 for the count of 3 on the way down, 2 in that bottom position, and then 1 up. So you're going down and control nice and slow, pause at the bottom for 2 seconds, and then up nice and quick. Then we'll do 10 shoulder taps. So we'll go into that plank position on the floor. I think, was it pike or plank?
Pike.
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 Okay, yeah, pike. So we'll go hips high then, okay? So we're still going to go into that press up position, but we're going to pop those hips nice and high, okay? And then do those shoulder taps in that position instead. Then it will be 6 Cossack squats, okay? So we'll just go over Cossack squats just in case. So for that Cossack squat, okay, we want the feet forward. It is a really slow movement, okay? It just isn't very quick. So you're going to pop those hips back, and then you're going to come down to one side. We're going to get as low as we can, and then back to the center, and then to the other side as low as you can, back to the center, okay? Then it's going to be 9 TWYs. So as per norm for those, 3. Excellent. Got the chins on standby. Alrighty, so that will be the 2 rounds. So let me grab a clock, and then we will go for our 2 minutes of cardio. All right, so all good already?
Yep.
Perfect. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So 2 minutes of any kind of cardio. It's actually really warm today, isn't it? But it started off well cold.
It's going to snow by the end of bank holiday or something.
It's the UK, isn't it?
21, and then by the weekend it'll be snowing.
No, it's the UK. That's all we can say to that, isn't it?
Just perfect.
So 40 seconds of that 2 minutes is gone. So that's 1 minute gone there. We've got another minute. Another 30 seconds. 30 more seconds of that cardio. Then we'll go into our 2 rounds. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So that's your 2 minutes there. So now we'll go into that 2 rounder. So we'll start on the 5 tempo squats. It might be 3 rounds actually. Sorry, I am not with it, am I? I'm pretty sure it's 3. Sorry. So it's the 5 tempo squats. So 3 on the way down, 2 in that pause position, and then 1 up. Yeah, it's 3 rounds, guys. Sorry. Can't read my own writing. So this will be the same tempo for you, Rach, that you're going to hold, okay, with the simple object squat. So good to get into that pattern, into that rhythm now. Let's go. So after our 5 tempo both squats. It will be those shoulder taps in that pike position. So hips are nice and high. And then it'll be our 6 Cossack squats. So the legs will go into that wide position. And then we're going to hips back. And then push down to that one side, back to the centre. So you want to try and stand nice and tall when you come back to the centre. And then re-go to the other side. Beautiful, perfect. And then it's the 9TWY. And then you will repeat that for another 2 rounds. So 3 rounds in total. Rach, that Jodie's birthday is the same week as you. Oh, nice. So this will be your second lockdown birthday.
Oh, I know. We all went to my friend Joe's birthday.
Yeah.
27th. Joe's is the 29th. Mine's the 1st, and then our other friend Chel's the 14th.
Oh, God. So that's like a proper party week for you normally.
Yeah, I know. We're still going to 6 of us can meet outside, can't we?
Yeah.
So we are going to hang out outside over the weekend, but
Oh, that'll be nice.
yeah.
Not the same, but it'll be nice.
Last my 30th in lockdown, we couldn't do anything, could we? Last year.
That does suck though, to spend like the big
Yeah.
Rio. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is a bit
It's not
rubbish.
ideal. I spent my 30th in Miami. That was good.
Just to rub it in.
Just to, yeah. Just thought I'd, throw that one in there. And it was 100 years
had
ago.
The time of my life.
I was at Gloria Estefan's bar in Miami.
That is awesome.
Drinking cocktails, but I didn't manage to stay up late enough to go to the nightclub. So that was an early night after that.
I mine in my pajamas, and we made a cardboard slide on the stairs.
Oh, I mean, that sounds good, to be fair.
Gee, what would you rather do?
Yeah.
What you
I mean, cardboard slide, yeah, defo. Miami, whatever. It's a shit place.
Oh, that is funny. Some of the lads, it's their 30th this year, so that's literally what they've been planning. Not like nice things to do with their families or whatever. When we're out of lockdown, they're like, what are we doing for our 30th? Where are we going?
Well, you turned 30 once, didn't you?
Unless you rinse and repeat it. I mean, I wanted to keep turning 21 for a while.
Yeah. To be fair, I got to 21.9 before I realised that I really should stop counting up like that.
I just don't know how it happens. Like, how did you go from being young to being old?
To being an old wrinkly old bag. Thanks. Harsh, but
not to you. But I mean, like, I don't know. I was thinking today about something, and soon I'll be in that. Like, I'm not in a young group anymore because I'll be in the over 30s or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't. When did that happen?
Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah.
I'm
in the next bracket on.
Exactly, Jen. Exactly, Jen. But genuinely, like, I genuinely think being in my 40s has been better than being in my 30s. So
I agree.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
I think
why? Tell me why.
Less concerned about what other people think about me.
Yeah.
I've nailed that already.
You're kind of just more sorted in yourself and less worried about shit and just,
What is depressing is when you hear that your favourite album that you thought was out like a couple of years back is 25 years old. Then it's like, proper old.
TikTok is great for that, by the way. They're like, oh, if you do things like this, that means you're old. You're like, okay, cool. And then like, remember this song? Yeah, this is 2000. You're like, oh, okay.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Stop eating. Come on. It's so hot.
Oh no, that's gonna hamper you.
Thanks, guys.
How many rounds have we done? Have we done 2?
I think you've done 3.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean,
Seems
everyone
like
else
3.
has stopped, so I'm going to say
Right.
you've done 3. Have you got that top on today, Rach? You have? It is cool.
What does it say?
Adidas.
It's not fashion. Oh, cute. Alrighty, so we are going to go for some squattage. So this can be back squats, front squats, overhead squats, whatever you so wish, okay? Particularly if you have a bar. So obviously, Tig, you've got the rack, so you've got a little bit more freedom as to what you want to do, okay? With Jenny, it's kind of up to you. More than likely, it's going to be the front squats. Otherwise, you have to do the overhead portion, which I know isn't ideal in the kitchen. But for you two, you guys are going to be looking at going 5 sets, 5 reps. Okay, so nice and simple, 5 sets, 5 reps. I'm going to look to try and achieve 70-ish% or an RP of 8 to 8.5. So again, Tiggy, you might find that a little bit easier to achieve. Whereas Jenny, you might want to add in a little bit of the portion that maybe Rachel would do, so a little bit of tempo.
Yeah.
So if you two want to have a little warm up, okay, with that barbell, so whether it's going to be that front, back, or overhead, it's up to you. Have a little warm up, or just chuck on the weights like Tiggs. I mean, that is spot on work. So, and then Rach, we're going to go for 5 sets as well. So the sets will be the same, but we're going to go for a slightly higher rep scheme and then add in the tempo.
Okay.
So for us, we're going to do the exact same tempo that you did on that warm up. So 3 on the way down, 2 in that bottom position, and 1 on the way up. Okay. Our focus there is keeping that tension on the way down, keeping those glutes engaged, and we're firing up from the glutes rather than bouncing out. Okay, for that for the way up.
Okay.
So if you think 10 reps is too much, too little, you want to hit an RP of about 8. Okay, 8.5 at the max. If you need to bring the reps down, you can do so. Of that, I'm trying to leave the room and I kept saying things. Just let me leave. So that goes the same for you, Jenny, really, on this one as well. So 8.5 RPE.
Oh, your speaker's not working. Oh, your microphone.
Not.
Do you know, just dipped out a little bit.
Let's
But just to put a tempo in.
go with that.
We can see you now.
Does that work through there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do it like this then instead. We'll do it this way.
you sound further away, but
It might not have been on charge or something throughout the evening. So sorry, yeah, Jenny, I was just saying, if to hit that RP of 8.5, we just might need to tweak the rep scheme or that tempo. So that's fine, we can do that. So if you all have a little warm up, all right, so try that tempo for you, Rach. Tiggy, Jenny, obviously you can start to add the weights and warm into it. You don't need to go for the full rep scheme, okay, just to warm up. You're just sort of feeling it out, seeing how it feels. And then if we need to tweak anything, then we can do so. So if you need to do a little bit extra, maybe glute activation or anything like that, we can do that as well.
Just hate coming out of the front rack.
I know you really don't like it, do you?
No, I don't know. Cranky old arms.
I still think it's because you go so narrow, so it's really difficult to regrip here. Whereas if you're here, it's a lot easier.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
But this is really difficult because it's like,
But
oh.
Also, if you're at the box, you can just sort of like move away from it and drop it.
Yeah, just let it go.
How do you do that?
So, Rach, how's that one for you? Do you think the 10 reps is kind of going to hit the mark, or?
I'll see if I get to 10 and it's okay. I might do like 12 maybe, but we'll see.
Okay, dokes. Yeah, so we'll try not to go too many more reps over 12. So if you're finding that it's not quite hitting the mark, we can add in that pause for a little bit longer. So 2 seconds, we can take that to 3. But I wouldn't go super duper high on the rep scheme. So otherwise you're just going to end up doing significantly more reps.
I'll get started because I've got more, haven't I?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So Tiggy, how are you doing there? Have you warmed up to about 70-ish%?
Getting there, yeah. Nearly there.
Excellent. So it is going to be a little bit longer for you to warm up to that. But like I say, the good thing is you've got the rack, so you can take it from there. Good. So keep going on that warm up. And then whenever you feel like you've hit, the weight that you're going to do for that working sets, then you guys can crack on and start working through. That's it. Good, Rach. Excellent. So no banks in that. We're keeping that nice tension. Perfect. Lovely work. So all of us going to keep that midline nice and tight when we're doing our squats, whether it's the back or the front, however we're going to do it. That's it. Good, Jenny. Good. We're keeping the head looking forwards. That's it. Excellent. Lovely. Yeah, you got it. There it is. Easy. I like that. That's the hardest part.
What do you tell me to do? I've got to re-grip.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like a little regrip. So it's not just similar to if you were doing like a thruster or something. So you might go loose or whatever on the squat, and then you need to regrip a little bit for the overhead part, or you have to clean and jerk. So more than likely when you clean and jerk it, especially if you squat clean it, you're probably going to loosen your grip. Then when you stand, you need to re-grip it a little bit more, so a little bit up and then into the overhead part. So it's just that same sort of concept. You just need to re-grip it and then down into pocket.
All right, boss.
It is funny, isn't it? Things like that, because after a while you don't even think about it. Like when you like nailed it, you won't even think of like, why did I even overthink this? Like it will just become like second nature. All right, so Tig, how are you doing there? You all right?
Yeah, I think I'm just about there.
Excellent. Perfect. See, like if the guys who've got like a ridiculously high squat for this be like, oh, I'll do back squats, I'll be like, oh, let's just do overhead because they won't be able to warm up. You know what I mean? Like they'll take forever to get to overhead. I'm like, why don't you try overhead instead? That won't take you very long. Good. Excellent.
I've got too much on it now. I'm scared about cleaning it.
You have it, you're fine.
Pick it up.
Good. So taking that nice deep breath before we start. Bracing, keeping nice and tight in that midline. And then we're going to push that floor away with the feet. So keep our feet nice and flat to the floor rather than rocking up to our toes. Nice work, Rach. Well done. Nice, Jenny. How's that shoulder feeling, Rach?
Yes, it's okay. I've been trying to roll it out.
Yeah.
And do my band exercises. But yeah, I've been twice to JC now.
Oh, have you?
Last time was gross. Like literally every needle she put in, my muscle did a little right.
Oh,
I mean, it was nice, but I was like, after the first one, I didn't ache too bad, but after this last one, I've ached. For like
you did ache, yeah.
so
So do you feel like it's released a little bit and it's sort of going back into sort of being a bit more back rather than forwards?
yeah, I think I'm more aware of it being forwards. It's
Yeah.
still
As I say, don't worry, she's not here, so say whatever you want to say.
I think because it's so used to being forward, it's going to take me a while to get back. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can feel it creeping forward now. Before I didn't even notice; it was just kind of like there. But yeah, it's getting there.
It is. I think when someone points it out to you, annoyingly, it becomes so like you're so conscious of it, and you realise the whole time you're just like, you're like, I think I'm at square, and someone's like, no, yeah. Yeah. So are you seeing her this week, or will you see her when she's in her new pad, her new place, or?
I think sometime in mid-April, I think I'm going again.
She'll be
sorry?
there then, won't she?
Yeah, mid-April. Yeah, so it's Kilworth. Isn't it Kilworth?
It's going to be like going to a spa every time you have treatment.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? Maybe she will have a spa as well. That'd be great. That's a good way to, take out the traumacy. The traumacy, is that a word? The traumatic experience of the needles.
I think
spa.
for me, when I'm injured, it's very difficult for me to be in the environment where I train or play. Like, I find it difficult to watch the girls when I'm injured. So the thing, walking through the box for some people must be like an extra kick in the teeth. If you know what I mean? To get to...
Yeah. So yeah, you're saying you're glad she's left.
No, it's beautiful up there. I'm actually looking forward to going.
I know, it just looked lovely. Really nice. All right, perfect. So still chipping through our 5 working steps. Keeping that form as we get a little bit more fatigue into the latter step. Excellent. So for both of you, Rachel and Jenny, we're just keeping those elbows in that nice position. Looking forwards rather than down to the floor. Nice dig. Good.
Roses is still going, Rachel.
10 minutes later, jeez. Yep, finished my first set.
No, I meant the flowers she got there.
Oh, your flowers, they look lovely. They're really like blooming. They've got bigger. But I mean, also, she still is going.
Which is relieving.
That's okay.
I'd be worrying if you hadn't kept going and you were just laying on the floor dead.
I have to admit, yesterday in the filthy 50, because you can't see me in the burpees, I did have a little moment just lying there.
Do you know what? I only had Jen Allen as well for the lunchtime. It was really quiet yesterday, and she was like, "Should I change my camera angle so you can see down?" I was like, "Jen, you do whatever you need to do on the floor. If you need to have a little rest, you can have a rest. I won't judge you."
Just had a little moment. It was lovely. Yeah. Oh, better get up. I've got another 34 to do.
How many reps, Rach, are we going for? What's been the sort of sweet spot?
I'm mainly doing 10 because I get bored.
Sounds good. So there is a little bit extra after this anyway to do a squat. So I mean,
Okay.
You've got a little bit more anyway, which we'll go through when you sort of finished all your working sets anyway, rather than talk about it now. That's it, good guys. Keep keeping that nice depth as well. Nice. Okay. Excellent, well done. Flying through those reps. I actually don't, I think you're like the quickest weightlifter. Words fail me today. I am not there. But you get through your reps and sets so quickly, Tig. Like I've never known anyone to just, you do, you literally pick out the run straight down, back up.
Well, I've got work to do.
Gets it done.
Yeah.
I like step back and I like look at my feet and I'm like, oh, are they in the right? Oh no, wiggle them out a bit, and I'm like, oh.
Doubling your workload because you've been holding it for half.
Yeah.
So I think, are we all done? Or we got another set, anyone? Or
Well, I've done
Done.
5 sets, but 2 hours working up to the weight, so I'll perhaps just do one more.
well, what? Yeah, that's fine. Just say you've got one more as well, right? Perfect. That works nicely then in that case. So Tigster, you
gonna have a
want to
rest.
keep the barbell out, okay? So keep the bar, and then you will want something to do a goblet squat with, okay? Just for the next part. So you'll just need a single dumbbell or kettlebell.
Okie
Get these guys through their last set, but keep that good form. Don't rush it now on this last one. That's it, guys. Good. Excellent. So same for you, Jenny. You want to keep the bar out, but you will want just a single object for the next bit. So it's only going to be a short bit. That's it, Rach. Good work, well done. Alrighty. So for the next bit, like I say, you will need a single object. So the good news is it won't take that long. So apparently this was something that went down the first lockdown. Katie was saying to me, I obviously missed it because I had no idea what she was on about, but
I think I missed it too.
It's probably because it was so long ago. I can't remember the first lockdown. But it is a 1 minute squat challenge. So I did message her, so I'll just double check I've got it completely right. So you will need to squat slow, okay? Slow enough that it takes 1 minute to get into the bottom position of a squat. Okay.
I just stand up for 30 seconds.
I mean, that's pretty much how I would have done it as well. But I think the challenge must be that you should be moving. Or at least maybe move and then pause, move, pause. So I guess the idea behind it is to maintain the tension the whole way through, okay? So you start in that goblet position, and then you just start nice and slowly, sort of drifting down, but obviously taking a bit slower than that, even sort of going down into that bottom position. I can't even demo a bottom of a squat today because I'm still so sore, so you ain't even getting that from me.
Surely tall people have an advantage here.
Yeah, I would say so, but there's a long way to go.
I'm squatting stood up.
I think us with us lot with short legs, which I have significantly shorter legs than a torso. So yeah, I think I'd get there pretty quick.
Yeah. Just think about squatting down there.
I've done it.
Just stand up normally, and then in the last 10 seconds go below parallel.
All right. So have we got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll give you a bit of music. I'll give you the times as well as we're going through, okay?
And then when we get to the bottom, we just stay there, yeah?
I have no idea. I don't think so. If you haven't done it in a minute, I think you fell the challenge.
Right, okay,
But we
I'm
can
with
add
you.
that into our challenge. If you do get there before the minute, hold it until the minute's up, okay?
Yay.
Okay, dogs. Look at you, Jenny, holding your weight, cuddling it.
I love it. I love the dumbbell.
All right then, guys. So let's grab the object and we'll start descending into that spot in 3, 2, 1, and go. So really nice, slow and controlled. Just that really tiny little movement. You want to stay in this sort of top portion for as long as you can, because as you get into the lower part, it's going to be a lot harder to control. You're actually doing really well, guys. I'll give you a time update now. So you're already halfway through, so you're 15 seconds in. So that's it. Keep that small controlled movement, so you should still be moving throughout. Actually looks like you've frozen, guys. You're nearly there. This is awesome. This is too easy for you lot. 10 seconds. And that is the minute, so you're in the bottom of the spot. And then you can come back up. Excellent. Hot challenge. That was way too easy for you guys. Smashed it.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Let's tell whoever made that challenge. Well, easy.
Let's not do that, because I don't think I've ever said that before.
It'd be like, oh no,
Normally-
for goodness sake, it's 5 minutes, so you've all got to do it again.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sure that's what because I had to message about it. I was like, is that right?
But you've got a bigger weight, Dave.
That's right. We are right. You've all nailed it. All right. So we'll go through our workout for today. So we're going to go for time 21, 15, 9, 15, 21. Okay. So we are going down in those reps and then we're coming back up. So that's a nice treat for you guys. And we have got 2 movements. We have got ground to overhead and then hollow rocks. So for our ground to overhead, if you're using a single object, that's absolutely fine. You'll just do the same rep scheme, okay? So you'll just I say that half the reps, because obviously it's an odd number, but half the reps, okay, for each round. And then for my guys, the barbell, your guide, okay, is your normal standard RX, so 30 kg. So just whatever you would normally work at. For our ground to overhead, we have 2 options. So we can go for that clean and jerk, or we can go for a snatch, or we can sort of mix it up as we're going through and as needed. So we will start, okay, obviously with the bar or object on the floor, hence the ground part. So if we're going to go for that snatch, we are going to go for that wider grip. Bar will be on the floor or object, it will come up, and it's that swift motion overhead. They're not breaking at the shoulders at all. Okay, so that will be our snatch. If we're going for that clean and jerk, it is that narrow sort of normal grip that we use. From the floor, we're going to come up and then we're going to make contact with the shoulder and then overhead. So you don't need to pause at the shoulder, you just want to make contact. So it's going to be the exact same if you've got a single object. Obviously your positioning won't be out here, you'll be here. So you've got those 2 options and you can mix up as much as you want. So you might maybe do your first, I don't know, 10 reps of snatches and then think, actually, this is quite tiring. Change it to clean and jerks, okay? So it's up to you how you want to do that. Mix and match it as much as you need. Then your hollow rocks. So for our hollow rocks, we want to be on the floor and we want to make sure that lower back is pressed down to the floor so we aren't arching that back, okay? So that's the main thing we need to think about. Lower back pressed down to the floor, okay? So from that point, so lower back, okay, press down to the floor. Then we're going to get those legs into that position there, and then arms into the overhead. And then that is our rock. If we need to, if we need to scale that back, we can do so, okay? So a few options. We can bend those knees, or we can lower the arms and bring the arms to the side. So instead of being here, we can come into that position there. Okay. And then anywhere kind of in between. So you might want to keep the arms out, but just bend the legs. That's fine. So the hollow rocks aren't going to be the sort of be all and end all, especially if you've got a barbell for this workout, okay? It's going to be majority of ground to overhead. I know you technically have the same reps, but you know what I'm saying. The majority of the time will be spent getting through the ground to overhead, okay? So you actually probably want to use those hollow rocks with a little bit of a time just to breathe. So you might want to break it down maybe more so than you would as normal, or you might want to get them done as quick as you can and have a little bit more rest on the barbell. However you decide to break that down is up to you, but you will be spending more time, okay, on the ground to overhead and those hollow rocks. Are there any questions? No? All good?
Yeah.
All right, so do you guys just want to have a little practice, maybe one snatch, one clean and jerk? Just make sure you're comfortable with both those movements, and then like I say, so you might want to warm yours up anyway, Rachel, see if that shoulder's feeling all good. Excellent. So for you, Rach, up to you if you would like to alternate those arms every time, or you want to do half on one side, half on the other. Completely your choice, okay?
Yeah. Whoop.
And then again for you, you can always use that hand just to support and stabilize, okay? So whether it's a snatch or the clean and jerk, you can always have the other hand there just to help out.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so are we all good to go, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go 21 ground to overhead, 21 hollow rocks, 15, 15, 9, 9, 15, 15, 21, 21. Okay, so don't go out the gate super hot like a normal 21, 15, 9, because you've got to go back up that ladder. Okay, so I would already be thinking now what you're going to break these into. All right then, so if we're all good, guys, we will get it going in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. 21 ground to overhead. However you fit that is, it's your phone. Good start, guys. Nice work. Good work, Rach. Have a little break. All right, Rach.
I'm losing myself, I'm losing myself, I'm losing myself.
Good, nice work, Jenny.
Losing myself, I'm losing
Get through, like I said, make them nice.
myself tonight. With your love, with your love, I'm losing myself. With your love. Losing myself.
Really, really nice. Lost that 15. Excellent work. Take Jenny, follow up. Go back to 9. Go on.
I'm losing myself. The lights in here are blinding me and I can't see clearly
Good,
anymore.
excellent, Vicky, well
I
done.
have
Intro
no
follow
fear
up.
how this will end. No, nothing scares
Good,
me
excellent,
anymore.
well done.
If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it
Great,
through
you're all
today,
in through. Good work, Jenny. So you're into that round.
babe,
15, so you might want to take a break in 5, whatever feels better for you. Good, excellent work. All right, so thank you. A 15, you might want to think of 3s or 5s to break that into. Good work, right? So you're on that line, you can keep going through.
the lights in here are blinding me and I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to. If we never see tomorrow,
Good work,
babe,
guys.
if we never make it through today,
How
if we
about
never see tomorrow, babe,
great? So
I
we're
know
going to
that
try
I
and keep
lived how I
going.
wanted
We'll take
to.
some target of broken. Good, doing really well, guys. Excellent, excellent job. Breaking that 9 down into probably 3. Great, going. Use those legs in that power position rather than muscling it. Well done. That's it, Jenny. That's it. Get into that chance of the upper. Nice. Then we start going back up that ladder, so 15 and then 21. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Excellent, Ray. Smashing through. Jenny. Go on, Sid. That's it. Really good work, guys. Keep that form on those snatches or clean and jerk. So really use those legs in that power position. Tiggy. Well done. That's it, guys. Keep it going. Break down that barbell into manageable steps. Nice, Rach. Well done. That's it, Jenny. Tig, doing really well. Keep pushing through. Maybe, Rich, you can hold a hollow hold until the guys are done. That's it, guys. Well done. Break it up. Rest whenever you need to on that bar. Say you're going to get 3 done and then rest. That's it, excellent. You both smash it through, doing really, really well. That's it, when you rest off it, take those hands off the bar, rest properly. Good, Jenny, nice. Another round done. So into those hollow rocks. Well done. That's it, Tig. Right, let's go for that next set. Good, Jenny, well done. Go on, Tig. Good, guys. Keep on it. Tig. Get another step. Good work, Jenny. Nice, excellent effort. That's it, guys. Come on, we're doing really, really well. Keep with it, stick with it. Go on, Tig. So let's get these hollow rocks done and then have a proper rest. Good, well done, Tiggy. Alright, we're into that last round. Let's see, maybe break it into 3. That's it. Good job. Excellent. That's it, Jenny. A little bit of a break and then back on it. Good. guys. You're doing really, really well. Should we think through that last round? Go on, take another round. Let's go. Another set, sorry. Nice, Jenny. Excellent. All right, so last lot of hollow rock. That's it, Tiggy. Crank yourself in, back onto that barbell. That's it, back on, you've got it. Go on, Jenny, let's keep pushing now, all the way to the end. That's it, Jenny. Well done, good job. Okay, go on. Go back on that bar in 3, 2, 1. Let's pick it up. Get your reps done. Rest again. That's it, excellent. Good, Tiggy. Yes, nice work. All right, last lot of follow rock. Last little bit. That's it, Tig, nearly there. That's it, last bit. Nice, well done. Beautiful job, guys. Well done. So 2 pretty different workouts, whether you've got the single object or the barbell. The barbell is a lot more about breaking it down into those sort of bountiful sets, and the dumbbell is that sort of a little bit more sprintier, shall we say, maybe more focus on not breaking it down as much. So well done, like 2 pretty different workouts, but you've all smashed it. Well done, really, really great work. So let me just go through those times. You can write those down. So Rach, you crushed it. You were 8:23.
Wowzers.
Wowzers. And then Jenny, you smashed it as well. You were 14:29.
Thank you.
And Tig,
Tig's was
oh, you'll be happy.
38 minutes.
No, you'll be happy. You're 15:59.
Woo!
You got it under the 16-minute marker.
Yes,
excellent. Really, really, really great effort from all of you. Spot on work. Excellent, excellent job. So try and get a little bit of stretching and mobility done throughout the day. So I would try and focus on a little bit of those glutes after your squats, and then your shoulders. Okay, so you've done just a little bit of dumbbell and barbell cycling there. So stretch out and mobilize those shoulders. Okay.
Yay.
Well done, guys. All crushed it. Excellent job.
Thanks, Beth.
Thank you. Are you doing Thursdays now still, or are you back to Friday?
Eh?
Are you back to doing Friday mornings now, or are you doing Thursday?
No, I'm still Thursdays.
I'll see you on birthday
I'll
then.
see you on Thursday on your birthday.
Oh, yes. Birthday word, birthday burpees.
No.
If it's just you, Rach, I'll let you pick whatever you want to do.
Coffee in the chat.
Sounds like a perfect one.
Time.
Thanks, guys.
Have a lovely day, all. I'll see you all
Enjoy.
later.
See you. Bye.
Bye.